Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a blessed Sunday. And in the news this morning, killer of Ricky Trooper's daughter convicted in the U.S. A three-judge panel in Connecticut in the U.S. on Friday convicted Derek Francis of the April 6, 2023 murder of 23-year-old Brianna McKay, the daughter of dancehall selector Ricky Trooper. McCoy, the mother of Francis's child, was killed in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Francis now faces a maximum sentence of 60 years in prison, where he is to be sentenced by the panel on June 5. McCoy was found unresponsive on April 6, 2023, around 11:20 a.m. inside her condominium in Bridgeport. An infant was found unarmed inside the home following the shooting. Francis, whom McCoy was dating, was subsequently named a suspect in the killing. He was held in a dramatic arrest 2 days after the murder. Details of the arrest of Francis, who also uses the name Ainsley Forbes, were reported by several media outlets in Connecticut, citing the Bridgeport Police Department. It is reported that he jumped out and ran from the vehicle but was quickly detained. A loaded firearm was found in the vehicle Francis was driving, according to the police. Police seize AK-47 rifle in Olympic Gardens. Detectives assigned to the St. Andrew South Police Division seized an AK-47 rifle on Dill Path Crescent Olympic Gardens in the parish following an operation on Saturday. The Hunts Bay police say about 6:53 a.m. the team carried out an operation in the area, during which an abandoned premises was searched. During the search, the high-powered weapon was discovered wrapped in a bag. No one was arrested in connection to the seizure. The police say their investigation is ongoing. Labor Minister promises thorough probe of popular Chinese-operated auto mechanic repair service. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security is seeking to assure the public that business will resume at the Chinese-owned Wholehearted Company Services Limited once the operators are found to be in compliance with the law. But he is also warning that sanctions will be applied where necessary for any regulatory breach confirmed in the establishment and operation of the highly popular auto mechanic service shop. The legal status of the mechanics working at and operating the business located at the ferry of Mandela Highway in St. Andrew is under scrutiny. The ministry disclosed during a site visit on Thursday, workers were advised that operating without the required permits and other relevant documents constitute a breach. They were instructed to temporarily cease operation if they did not possess the required documentation. The minister said no activity was observed on the site on Friday. Minister of Labor and Social Security, Pernell Charles Jr., said any irregularities or breaches identified during the investigation will be thoroughly assessed.
The ministry will ensure that appropriate corrective measures are taken and sanctions applied where necessary. Additionally, once everything has been found to be in compliance with the law, steps will be taken to facilitate the resumption of operations under the proper conditions in the shortest possible time. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security is dedicated to finding a fair and reasonable solution to this matter, and we stand resolute in upholding the laws of Jamaica. We will continue to provide updates as the investigation progresses.
Dr. Kenneth Russell named the PNP candidate for St. Anne's Southeastern. The hierarchy of the People's National Party has thrown its full support behind Dr. Kenneth Russell, who on Wednesday was formally introduced as the party's candidate to contest the St. Anne's Southeastern seat in the upcoming general election. The seat is being vacated by fourth-term Member of Parliament Lisa Hanna, who is not seeking re-election in the traditionally safe PNP seat. At a party meeting in the PNP stronghold of Claremont Wednesday evening, members of the party leadership, including PNP President Mark Golding, brushed aside what they claimed to be mischief being perpetrated by the governing Jamaica Labour Party of discontent within the PNP ranks over Russell's selection.
Comrades, I just want to say what a wonderful feeling it is to be here in Southeast St. Anne. I want any rumors and speculations to the contrary should be put in their place and abandoned and trampled on, but nothing don't go so. It is Russell who will deliver the results for Southeast St. Anne.
PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell was more direct in his criticism of the JLP.
We and the Laborites them now are trying to create some local confusion in our thing. Don't mix me up in our nastiness. The PNP's candidate for Southeast St. Anne is Dr. Kenneth Russell.
PNP councillors in the constituency also endorsed Russell, reaffirming their support for him. Councillor for the Claremont Division, Kaden Harty, said the leadership, the soldiers, the warriors, the People's National Party Army in Claremont stands firm behind Dr. Kenneth Russell.
The leadership, the soldiers, the warriors, the People's National Party Army in Claremont stands firm behind Dr. Kenneth Russell.
And the councillor for the Beechertown Division, Ian Bell, said,
All four of us from Southeast, we are here tonight to make it abundantly clear that the party of our choice, the People's National Party, is what we put first. And if the party say a Kenneth Russell, a Kenneth Russell we say.
the PNP will be looking to put St. Anne Southeast in the win column on general election night 2025, and in fact must do so if it intends to return to state power. It is one of the safest PNP seats in the country. The party has never lost the seat since it was created in 1959. Its candidates over the years had gotten used to chalking up significant victories, with winning margins often above 5,000. However, the massive swing towards the JLP in the September 2020 general election, which saw the governing party winning in a landslide and capturing 49 seats to the PNP's 14, Lisa Hanna came close to losing. She prevailed by just 31 votes over the JLP's Leroy Granston after a magisterial recount. By the time she announced in August 2022 that she would not be seeking re-election, she had faced a major falling out with her councillors and some party workers, which some commentators have said caused her to nearly lose the seat. As a son of this soil, I hear some I come from and I hear some I stay. This is where I intend to stay. So tonight, we are not only launching a campaign, but a movement to transform Southeast St. Anne, said Russell on Wednesday night as he addressed the comrades. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.